we get the hard rockin' Rudy Tooties up for our pal, Brian Siegel. Now, he was getting a little rambunctious down there going, Shane, when are you going to get to my MSG? McCAULEY, Robin McCAULEY Schenker Group. Not Michael Schenker Group. It is Michael Schenker Group, but it is McCAULEY Schenker. The song that I think I know Give Me Your Love, and I know Anytime, Anytime. But we're doing the song Follow the Night for Brian Siegel. And he was saying, you got to do it, Shane. And that's what we're going to do now. If you don't, Robin McCAULEY is in a band called Black Swan, a newer band. I think they're on Frontier Records. Don't quote me on that. But so you can go see him. He's riding high. He's got it going. The album Perfect Timing is where the song comes from that we're going to do today. We learn about McCAULEY Schenker Group. And maybe we'll mention his freaking hairdo. Robin McCAULEY's freaking hairdo, dude. He was like, I'm going full on freaking glam rock with a splash of new wave. I moonlight as the Kashagugu bass player. No, let's learn about him, then we're going to get into that song. McCAULEY Schenker Group has 69,900 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. Do you know them? When I'm Gone, 5.5 million plays. Nightmare in the second slot with 4.3 million plays. Anytime, anytime. That's in the third slot, 527,000 plays. This Night Is Gonna Last, ... It cuts off, 2.5 million plays. And Time, maybe that's the song that I know from that record, because it comes from that. 1.2 million plays. Look into the albums and see what they released. I can't imagine there's a whole lot, right? It was a love relationship that lasted only a little bit. Perfect Timing, that's this record here, 1987. Save Yourself comes out in 1989. So he's riding pretty good, old Michael Schenker. He's going, we got some stuff here. Because Anytime's off that second record. MSG, self-titled album, comes out in 1990. And then there's an Unplugged. So yeah, 87 to 90, and that was it. But they got the hits, right? What's this? EP, it says 1990 Nightmare. Is that an EP? Okay. It's a little EP they put out as well. 5 songs, some acoustic versions and whatnot back in the day. Let's look into the related artists. This will take you down a rabbit hole of some other bands. If you're like, man, I love me some McCAULEY Schenker Group, and these fit in perfectly. Well, guess who's right there? Robin McCAULEY. Then you've got Michael Schenker. And then you've got John Norum. Then you got Michael Schenker Fest. And then you got House of Lords. Was he singing on that? The House of Lords? We've done them. Joe Lynn Turner. Vandenberg. Don, the Don Man Dokken. Michael Schenker Group. Bonfire. We've done them. Wasted. Or Wasted. And old Jafria. We've done Jafria on here as well. Let's look into the bio ever so quickly. Then we'll get into Brian Siegel's song. You got the dudes here. And look at that freaking hairdo. I mean, he's just saying la-dee-doo. But there you got Michael Schenker. He has the long hair, and he was always standing back there by him, riffing his guitar. And they're saying, Shane, here we are in all of our splendor. The year is 1988, and we're feeling great. It's time to rock. There's no debate. Also known as MSG and originally known as Michael Schenker Group, this hard rock band was formed by the influential ex-Scorpions and UFO guitarist Michael Schenker in the very early 80s. When Irish vocalist Robin McCAULEY joined in 1987, the group's name changed to its present form. Well, it's not that anymore. Because Michael said, "Uns we're changing it back. We don't need to be the McCAULEY Schenker Group when we only put out album in the 90s. It is that time, my friends. For Brian, for you, for me, for everyone who's in the MSG kind of a mood. Isn't MSG something yummy that they put in Chinese food so it's delicious? Or is that the bad chemical that's in foods that people say, don't have that, MSG? Follow the Night. We do it right here, right now. This is the Titty Boom Boom. I give you a taste. I stick it up there so I can cue the song up, and then we can listen together. Let's do it now. Follow the Night. Follow your heart. Is he going to say that? Follow the night. Give it to us, a young Irishman. Beautiful big hair on. Michael sing. Just needs a key. Got a good voice though. Picking it up. It's an optimistic song. Find your fantasies. Saying follow the night back to me. Interesting. It's an interesting beat, isn't it? It's good for it, but some things she does disturb some. Follow your dreams. I have a backup mic. He said something about her being disturbing though, so he's caught up in the web. She's hanging out under a bridge. He loves her though. Hanging out with Mickey under the bridge all the time. Hear that? Come back to me. Mickey's just a friend. Leave us alone, Robin. Is this the big ballad on the record? That's an interesting hit. She's seen a lot of shit under that bridge, I'll tell you. She saw a man die. Follow your dreams. Oh, we go for a fade out. It's a big ballad. It's got to go for the fade out. When you're listening to it fade out, you're like, I gotta follow the night and my fantasies. Follow the road that leads you all the way to me. Get away from Mickey. He's no goddamn good for you. Get out. There he is. Michael said, "Once I'm gonna give you follow the night. I will lay back, I will be calm, I won't do anything for it. or big long solos or anything like that. I will give you a one song. That's it. But when we get to Get Out, it's off. Yes, indeedy, yes, indeedy. That was the big ballad, yes? Was that the big, pretty ballad on the album? There's something about his voice that it's like a nice warm cup of cocoa. It just melts right into the song, and it's like, of course that guy was made. He's got that little bit of rasp in there, but it's one of those voices where you just go, yeah, that is lovely to hear on the airs. What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think of MSG McCAULEY Schenker Group. We'll keep it to that right now, although Michael Schenker is the ruler. He is the king, owns the band. You know this. So get down there, tell me all you know and love about it. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, huge fan of everything Michael Schenker has done. UFO, all of it. Scorp, all of it. I love everything. And Robin's pretty damn good too. All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs. Was that the big ballad? Do you ever see MSG live? Who might they have played those shows with? I'm always interested in who bands tour with. When someone says, oh, I saw McCAULEY Schenker Group back in 1989. They were really mad at each other and stuff, but they opened for Kiss on Crazy in the Heat or something like that, Where you could say, not good, not great. Shane, I did not like that song because I don't like ballads. They make me feel sad inside. I don't like to listen to songs that make me sad inside, so I don't like ballads because that opens up my pores and my emotions, and it makes people think that I'm a weak person if they see my chin jitter or they see a tear drip down the eye from the sad ballad song that I would be listening to. They'll think of that I'm some kind of a pussy person, and I don't want them to think that. So I don't listen to ballads or MSG or any kind of stuff like that. Only just really heavy, aggressive, blackened death metal is what I'm really into. So don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, hit those links or put it in the comments. Brian Siegel, there's your thumbs. Let's go. MSG.